Hello and welcome to Dear Diary. Dear Diary is a narrative series that tells the story of an African woman. It is interesting, educative and entertaining. New episodes are uploaded on Mondays. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe and share. Dear Diary, it's been a while. Work kept me so busy this week, but we thank God for strength. For some reason, Mr. Atem has started being nice to me. He no longer complains about everything I do. He even makes positive comments at times. I think my prayers are being answered. Work has been so much fun lately. In fact, these days, I look forward to going to work. One thing did try to steal my joy. Prosper had an accident on a motorbike, but thank God it wasn't too serious. He sustained a few minor injuries, bruises on his right elbow and knee. He was rushed to the hospital where he was administered some drugs. He has mostly been indoors lately, and Manka comes to see him every day. I don't know what's happening between these two, but something tells me there is more than meets the eyes. I'm going to find out somehow. Binwe is beginning to look and feel stronger. Auntie Adasa and her husband are still in good terms. Elsa is still around. Papa has been in the village for the past 3 days. He went there to supervise some renovations going on in his father's compound in the village. With him not being around, Auntie Adasa spends half her time in the kitchen, telling Mama about what is going on in all the houses in the neighborhood. Well, that's none of my business. Now let's get to the main business of the day. Are, Besem and their wedding. According to what Karachu told me, Besem didn't only find out that Are has a child with me. Apparently, she also found out that Are has another baby mama, or maybe I should say soon to be baby mama, in Yaoundé. The girl in question is just 17. I don't know how Besem got to find out about that. Well, let me try to summarize the story I was told. According to what I was told, the girl in question, that is the baby mama, posted Are on her WhatsApp status with the caption, "Love of my life." Fortunately or unfortunately, Besem has a younger sister who was supposed to be on her bridal train. That younger sister of hers happens to have a friend who is also a friend to Are's baby mama. Besem's younger sister's friend saw the post, took a screenshot of it and sent to Besem's younger sister. It eventually got to Besem. Very complicated story, but the long and short of it is that it has been confirmed Are has another baby mama who is 4 months pregnant and who probably has no idea Are has a fiancé. Hearing this story made me feel some pity for Besem. Well, as news has it, the wedding has not been cancelled, but it has been postponed till further notice pending investigations. What's the difference? Well, right now, I can totally and confidently say Are is sick in the head. Rumors have it that it was Besem that helped him when he got to Dubai and almost got stranded. Besem's family has been the one helping Are, and the wedding was going to be funded by them. No wonder he has been so submissive, acting like a puppet. But if he wasn't ready for marriage, why go through with it in the first place? What kind of man allows himself to be toasted and turned like that? A lazy man, of course. A man with absolutely no plans and no future ambitions. Well, enough with Are and his numerous problems. While looking forward to hearing how his story unfolds, let me get back to myself. Did I mention Karachu was in town a couple of days ago? Yes, he was. All these discussions about Are and Besem, he didn't tell me over the phone. He came over to Zamzam Hotel where I work. My shift was almost over, so he waited for me in the restaurant. I met him there when I was done. We were there for over 2 hours. We ate and had a few drinks. He then handed me a package which I opened when I got home. I was speechless after opening the package. Karachi had bought 2 very expensive designer bags for me, 2 pairs of shoes for me, and 2 pairs of shoes and a pair of jean trousers for Paul. Was I dreaming? I was so happy. I showed them to Mama and she was very happy. She said she would be taking the bags to her monthly women's meetings. Victoria and Elsa too said we'll all be wearing the shoes and using the bags together. I guess that's what makes family. Talking about Victoria, someone came to ask for her hand in marriage on Saturday. Well, it's a family friend, Silas. I don't know who told him things are still being done like that in this century. He had no discussion related to marriage with Victoria. He just told her he was coming to the house on Saturday, only for us to see him come with his elder brother and a few bottles of wine. Papa wasn't around, so they made their intentions known to Mama. Victoria was just as surprised as every one of us. She turned them down, saying Silas's shoes were always too square and his trousers too large. I had to run into my room to laugh. Poor Silas. I think Victoria was rather too rude to him, but he should have known better than to do things the way he did. Mama didn't accept the wine they brought because traditionally, being a woman, she isn't supposed to be the one receiving wine from in-laws or potential in-laws. After they left, we talked about it and laughed for hours. Oh, the look on Silas's face when Victoria spoke about his square shoes and large trousers. Victoria needed an excuse to say no, and of all the excuses in the world, that's what she could come up with. It was really fun and interesting. The week was one of bonding, love, and chit-chatting. Dear diary, today, happiness is the word. The feeling of excitement, relief, and satisfaction. Situations are hardly ever perfectly the way we would want them to be. But even when they are not perfect, it is important to find a reason to be happy. Family, friends, and laughter are what make life worth living. It is very important to my health and well-being to be happy and just smile.